Hello, everybody. How's everyone this Thursday afternoon, this November 10th? I hope everyone is doing good, doing well, healthy, happy. I myself, I am the victim of identity theft. I am the victim of skull splitting. I am the victim of skull deforming. I am the victim of serious injuring, torturing. I am the victim of medical blacklisting. And I am the victim of LENNOX and ADDINGTON, Ontario Provincial Police revenge retaliation for speaking of their crimes since 2019. I have been medically blacklisted, injured, tortured, sex assaulted, skull split, skull deformed, seriously brain injured. I have been body mutilated. My lung on my right side is gone. My kidney on my right side is serious damage. Right now, as I'm doing this, I am getting nothing but air being pumped through me, which is numbing me down and dumbing me down. I am being broadcasted through from what is called remote neuromonitoring, regardless of how crazy it sounds. I am being broadcasted through like a hologram, pretty much, through remote neuromonitoring. It is police and military tech. It's been in use since the 1960s, and it is used for invasive illegal surveillance and also to destroy a person's central nervous system. And a lot of people might not believe it, but it is a nano microchip implant that goes into the body. And LENNOX and ADDINGTON, Ontario Provincial Police are using it criminally. They are also using Clearview AI. They are using inmate co-offenders. They are Hells Angels and Bandido associated. They are using drug-fed, money-paid co-offenders to aid and commit in their revenge retaliation crimes with and for them. They're untouchables. One known as William Bill Wooldridge, last known used name, 149 Center Street North, Napanee, Ontario, LENNOX and ADDINGTON. Alleged Hells Angels Ontario chapter captain. He is a child stalker, a sex offender, guilty of aiding in my identity theft, guilty of being involved in my mother's murder back in 2020 with Blair Hardy, who is Bandido, MC, Ontario, along with LENNOX and ADDINGTON, Ontario Provincial Police, Spencer Mills, Staff Sergeants, ex-Chief, Shannon CORK, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, a mental health worker named STACEY, and SHELLEY HAFFNER, LENNOX and ADDINGTON County General Hospital doctors, Dr. Tatiana V., aka Margie V., the file falsifier, and the one that gets their victims medically blacklisted to assure crimes against them are assured and taken place. Dr. Joy Hadley, Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. McGregor, triage nurse Terry, triage nurse Tanya, triage nurse David, and paladin security guard. and also Lennox and Addington Community General Hospital Administration. Their lies, time buying, cover ups, medical treatment refusals, medical discriminations. Dr. Barton telling me he would not see me in any way, shape, or form or help me in any way, shape, or form unless I seen a psychiatrist first, and I would still like to know what the fuck that was based on, because I had not been to a hospital or a doctor in almost 10 years prior to me being shot in the ear by the ex-O.P.P chief or commander or whoever he was back in 2019. He drove a white Jeep Wrangler and he was bald. And then the stalking, Spencer Mills showing up at my place to threaten me and intimidate me to let me know if I did not stop talking about what was taking place, there'd be serious consequences. 100% right. Ones that need to be arrested and that are untouchable. They even have a justice of the peace here to make accusations against victims stating they're high on marijuana to be sodomized because it was done by cops and by Billy Wooldridge, their boss. They're drug traffickers, they're human traffickers, children to pedophiles, adults to sex offenders. They're injuring people's brains, causing memory losses to benefit them through the remote neuromonitoring. My skull is being burned out of my head and my face and everything is being changed by about 50 different people who has used this on me, and I have shown it and proven it. I have shown it and proven it. And right now I have actually not right now, but also now, but over the last for 2 months now, I have not had any feeling or stimulation in my head or my brain in any way, shape, or form. Not musically, nothing. I can put earphones on or earbuds in, turn it up full blast. I can hear it, but I will have no stimulation whatsoever. And that's supposed to be normal. I have had lies against me stating I'm a suicidal self harmer, and that's 100% bullshit in every way, shape, and form. I've been doing nothing but trying to get help and trying to save my life while all these fucking lies are being cast against me to prevent me from it, because who is being done from and by and to whom? Poor, elderly, disabled. Beware financial thefts and frauds. Your life to O.P.P and Napanee means absolutely nothing. You are seen as somebody they could buy, sell, and trade. You are seeing somebody as a life that they can take and get away with it, especially if you are poor, elderly, homeless, disabled, or native. They are racist pieces of shit. They are guilty of domestic terrorism for using remote neuromonitoring on victims and how they're going about doing it and using it in a criminal way for human trafficking, illegal surveillance, causing lobotomies in victims, the lies, the time buying, the cover ups, and everything else. And Napanee using badges, positions, credentials, lies, false guise of law to get away with it, to be above suspicion of the crimes. No matter how much one can prove anything in this town, I have proven that this is a town that anybody can commit any crime in, especially homicide, and get away with it as long as they are associated to Lennox and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, to the ones named, and to the doctor's name here, who will criminally co-commit and aid in covering up crimes with and for everybody. They've been doing it and have done it for 3 fucking years here in Napanee and getting away with it and got away with it, even having me falsely arrested to deflect their crimes against me to prevent me help because of who it's done from, so they could not have it getting out that they are committing these kind of crimes with police and inmates, murdering entire bloodlines. So Mr. Ray, I've been noticing quite a bit on East Street with Mr. Deaf White Pitbull. Seems like you go by my house quite a bit. Seems like every time I am out, you are out. Every place I am, you are doing the exact same thing that William Billy Wooldridge was doing. When you're out making it look like you're just walking your dog, you are not out just walking your dog. And that's said without fucking paranoia, because every time I go out now, I've been watching. Every single time I go out, you are right there because you know exactly where I am and what I am doing. And you're coming out to fucking check on me, you stalking. Just like this morning when I was going to Circle K here and you were coming out and walked right by me. Oh, it's getting to be too convenient, starting to be. It was like it was with Billy Wooldridge in the beginning. And Jay VANALSTINE and Blair Hardy are also hiding out at your house. How much drugs are they giving you? How much money are they giving you for hiding them out? Knowing that they cannot be touched at your place without warrants that are never going to happen. So that's what that's about. And like I said, once again, said without any kind of paranoia. No matter how small Napanee is, there's just one too many coincidences that are not coincidental. So there is a difference between coincidences and actually being fucking stalked, and knowing the difference between the two and when it is actually really truly happening. So I have absolutely no interest in you, Ray. I am not gay, and you are not gonna get me in any way, shape, or form, along with Jay VANALSTINE, along with Tyler Lake, or Blair Hardy, or Billy Wooldridge, or any of the other ones doing this to me, using the R&M on me to mentally fuck me up in hopes that I forget about this, in hopes that I'm not talking about this, in hopes that I'm not showing it, and how, by whom. I went through about 50 different deformings over the past 3 years, and I've got lots and lots of proof of it. It can be operated through cell phone, Wi-Fi, and computer as well. Right now when I'm doing this, I am completely and seriously fucking numb. I also, when they are broadcasting through me, I also have their urine going through me as well, and their fucking feces and everything else. And this has been happening for 3 years. When I eat now, I've been split right down the middle. When I eat now, my food goes to my right side, not my stomach, on my left side where it should. So, and that can all be 100% proven, and it certainly is not done by me. Billy Wooldridge, Blair Hardy, Tyler Lake, Jay VANALSTINE, Ray, Spencer Mills, Staff Sergeants, ex-Chief or Commander, Shannon CORK, STACEY, SHELLEY, HAFFNER, Robert Kane, and Robert Lucas, and the doctors here are all lucky that I cannot do a damn thing about this and that you get away with it, including murdering my mother if I share any direct DNA with Billy Wooldridge or Blair Hardy or Tyler Lake or Jay Banalstine or Ray Ray or any of these other pieces of garbage involved. There is going to be serious fucking consequences. I am the end of my bloodline, so there will be serious fucking consequences, whether you are cops, doctors, or Hells Angels, Bandido bosses, Blair Hardy, Billy Wooldridge, or not. Same with Tyler Lake, Jabin Alstein. You're all a bunch of crackheads. You're getting fed free drugs and $300 a day for being O.P.P. revenge retaliation killers for them, doing it through them while they're Pontius Pilate, while they're playing Pontius Pilate. And you do realize that you are nothing but pawns and puppets. Do you not realize that, little boys, in this game against me? When the time comes, you will be the ones taking the fall for everything and everybody, not them. Because your criminal histories and records, you are nothing more than fucking a means to O.P.P. This way you think you're getting your identity theft, you're committing this crime against me, and they're getting their homicide. And guess what? When the time comes, you will be the one that will take the fall for everything, regardless of who you are. You fucking idiots. You're pawns 100%, and you are so stupid. You don't even see it or realize it. Isn't that right, Jabin Alstein? You better stay in hiding at Ray Ray's. You're lucky I'm not a violent person, but if I was, I would come kick the fucking teeth right out of your mouth. So I'm gonna tell you right now, even Vanalstine, I share any DNA with you or Hardy or Wooldridge, or you're all hiding at Ray Ray's. That's exactly where the fuck you're hiding, because a warrant needs to be done to get into his place for these people. So they know it. They're safe there. I share any direct DNA with any of you pieces of shit motherfuckers, and you're gonna be seriously screwed. I'm not on here to curse and swear, but my life is being taken. My bloodline is being taken, and my identity's being taken by a bunch of drug addict pieces of shit who work for LENNOX and Addington, Ontario Provincial Police, and are fucking protected by doctors here, and I have proven it. So every single one of yous, including Ray Ray, Mr. Pitbull Stalker, and that's exactly why you're fucking doing it for Mr. Jabin Alstein, the one you're probably cornholing. I'm sick of you pervert pieces of shit using this on me and watching me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, fucking doing this to me for revenge retaliation, you fucking garbage. Passing it around in hopes to screw me up, in hopes to mentally fuck me up so I'm not thinking about this or talking about it so you get away with it, in hopes that I do not bring criminal civil lawsuits against anybody, in hopes that I don't bring arrest against anybody. You're lucky that you have too many people to fucking back you up in this town. So yes, Billy Wooldridge, regardless of who you are going to pay, and you are going to pay through your ass more than what you realize, little boy, along with you, Blair Hardy, you piece of shit little bitch boy, Jason Van Alstyne, Tyler Lake, and all you other bastards who are paid drugs and money to commit crimes with and for O.P.P. and being protected for it along the way. I have proven it. I can prove it. And I will not be proven wrong. You are pure filth and scum. This is how O.P.P. human traffic. This is how they frame their victims, and this is how they murder families of murdered and missing. It is Ontario Provincial Police. Be safe, everybody. Love all, hate none. Oh, If you like that content, leave a comment down below. I'd like to see somebody who's actually watched this. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hit the like, share, subscribe, especially the share, because this is very serious and important, and it helps me get this out, because these people are very seriously dangerous, and they're hiding behind their badges, their positions, their doctoral credentials, along with their inmate bosses and every other piece of garbage that's involved. They are doing this to people. I guarantee I am not the only one. They are using remote neural monitoring to surveillance and also see your children naked, along with adults as well, men and women and children. And they're passing it around to a bunch of different pedophiles and perverts who are using it to look through the person's eyes to see them naked while they are sitting back doing sexual activity with themselves or whoever else, like a bunch of fucking perverts. So beware of this, people. Love all, hate none. Watch yourselves, watch your children, and have a talk with your children to see if anything is going on with them. As crazy it may sound, have a talk with your children to see if anything is going on with them. They just may be a victim of this being used on them, because they are pedophiles and sex offenders. So be safe. Watch yourselves, watch your children, watch your parents. They are guilty of murdering mine. Love all, hate none. 100% revenge retaliation.